My wife and I and our family took a humanitarian vacation to Africa, and during that trip, we just became amazed that here we were in 2010, and people were still suffering with water and health and all these things. And so we came back from that trip and started Who Lives. A lot of people have the feeling that water is just scarce. In reality, it's typically not scarce, it's just 30, 40, 50 meters below the surface. And these women and girls typically are the ones that are walking anywhere from 1, 2, 3, 5 miles a day to get water. And it'd be one thing if they're going to get clean water, but they're getting dirty water that's contaminated, and they're literally playing Russian roulette with that water. We were trying to find ways to address the issues, and the idea for a human-powered drill came to me in the middle of the night. And I drew out what I could remember, and then 2 days later, I got a call from the engineering department at Brigham Young University asking me if we had projects for them to work on. And the engineers at the university just did a fantastic job taking the idea that we proposed to them and really creating this tool that is now in 10 different countries and is doing just a magnificent job around the world.
US Synthetic is a company down in Utah County, and we make diamond cutters. Really, they're used for drilling natural gas and oil. A typical drill to get a water well in Africa is about $8,000 or $10,000, if not more. And there's just a lot of places in Africa where it's inaccessible because of the remoteness. And so his idea of a human-powered drill, I just immediately saw the impact that it could have.
Our neighborhood was really involved in sending this first drill over. They all helped. We had it actually in our front yard, and the kids would come over and spin the wheel and see how it worked. He takes kids and families with him on these trips, and they get to have this experience. I think what we're doing, we're just building future leaders here.
In a lot of these developing nations, they have plenty of two things. They have plenty of time and they have plenty of labor. And one of the great things about the Village Drill is that not only does it produce water, but it also produces jobs. And when you bring it closer to the villages, now these women have the time, instead of spending all their time just walking, now they can get industrious. They can go and start little micro businesses. They can weave mats and sell them in the market, so they become productive. And again, the kids, not only can they do homework, but they can go play and enjoy their childhood, because now fetching water takes 20 minutes as opposed to 2 or 3 hours.
It takes a special person to be able to do what he does, and it takes a person with a vision. It takes a person who's got some leadership and obviously some stamina and determination. John is that kind of a person. He's an entrepreneur, he's a visionary, and somebody who just doesn't give up, and that's kind of what it takes, because there's so many bumps in the roads and so many ups and downs. I admire John.
He's leaving a legacy. He's leaving something that will always be remembered, not just our own family, but others as well.